welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying to better my life by becoming a Mexican. Like I said in my previous video, I am 100% Mexican. I plan to learn Spanish, but I want to also learn how to cook authentic Mexican dishes. So today we're going to start off with something that I feel like I should know how to make, and that's homemade flour tortillas. Sounds pretty simple, but I don't know how to make it. I remember making them when I was younger with my grandma, but she's no longer with us. But I am going to be using her tortilla press that she got me when she went to Mexico. I also have her little dish towel that she got me when she went to Mexico. So I'll be channeling some of that Mexican energy, help me get me through this flour tortilla journey. So I'm going to be following a recipe that I found on YouTube, and this one's a little different. All the ones that I've been seeing are flour, salt, and water, and this one uses heavy cream. So why I've been seeing that it's supposed to be better and taste better, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it's actually better, and if I have time, I'm going to also make some with just flour, salt, and water, and I'm going to compare the two. But let's be realistic. My daughter's napping right now, so we'll see how much we get done while she's napping. All right, let's go. All right, so the first thing is 6 cups of flour. Love to use my unbleached flour. She didn't really say if it had to be unbleached. This one's not unbleached. I don't know if that's okay or not. 1, 2. I hope I have enough flour for this. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2.5 tablespoons of salt. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was way more than I thought it was going to be. All right, she mixed with her hands. My hands are clean, and plus the only people who are going to be eating this are me and my husband and our daughter. Really hope I have 3 cups of heavy cream. I don't. Okay, so apparently I asked my husband to buy heavy cream and he used it. Didn't tell me, so I only have 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I'm gonna have to pivot here. I have 1.5 cups of milk. Yeah, 1.5 cups of heavy cream, I mean. So because I only have 1.5 cups, I'm just gonna cut this in half, even though I already mixed the salt and the flour. So I'm gonna put that in a baggie and see if I can keep that for later and just do 3 cups. And then this will be 1/2 cup, and then I should be able to mix it. So let's try to do that. So irritating, but also kind of my fault that I didn't check that I just didn't think he was actually going to like use any of this stuff, you know? So that kind of caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting to have to do an ingredient check, but then again, I didn't tell him I was making flour tortillas, so there you go. Or that I would need heavy whipping cream to make flour tortillas. It's 1 cup, 2 cups. I was supposed to add 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, or sorry, heavy cream. And since I only have 1.5 cups and that's 1/2 of 3, I'm just going to cut this in half. And I don't know, maybe I'll save this for later if I can. Hopefully it doesn't mess up because, you know, the salt is enough and all that stuff, but guess we'll find out, right? Always a learning curve over here. All right, so she said that this would happen, that it would be a little bit still too dry, and she added 3/4 cup of hot water. That was for 6 cups, so I'm gonna do 1/2 of that, and I'm gonna add hot water. So I have my hot water. Google says to put 6 tablespoons to cut 3/4 in half. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna need this all together. Okay, I feel like it's pretty well combined. I don't feel any dry spots anymore. Cover it for 5 minutes. All right, I have a nice clean surface here. I'm going to knead it for about 5 minutes or until it's not sticky anymore. Then I'm going to rip them, make them into little balls, put them on this parchment paper and cover it with plastic wrap till I'm all done. 5 minutes. If you're thinking, that's not how you knead, hey, I'm just beginning, all right? Get off my case. This is how I knead for now. Pretty sure this is how I knead. How you knead, I don't know. This is how she was doing it. I've been kneading for about 1 minute and 10 seconds. Dang, our grandmas must have had some strong freaking arms, bro. Or maybe I'm super weak because I'm starting to feel it. Who needs a workout when you're just kneading some dough, huh? Maybe I should start making pizzas. Really get my arms going. Feel the burn! Guess it's not good that I feel a burn just kneading dough, huh? All right, I feel like it's coming together. Woo! She did hers for 5 minutes, but that was with 6 cups. She said, or if it's not sticky anymore. I'm at 2.5 minutes. I feel like it's not that sticky anymore, so I'm just going to stop this. And I'm going to start. She just, oh, never mind. Maybe it is sticky. Just kidding. We're going to keep going. She did was she grabbed it, she pinched. I mean, didn't come out as pretty as hers, but. And then she rolled them into little balls like this. She covered it. Not two-handed. Ooh, what you know about that, son? Like a pro. This kind of reminds me of the I Love Lucy episode when she works in the chocolate factory and she's just kind of like pushing along, like la 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 la. That's how I feel. All right, I got this one extra. We'll just shove this right there. I don't want those touching though. So she says to cover them, let them sit for 20 minutes. About 3 minutes left. So during this 20 minutes, she has a little bowl of flour. I cleaned my surface. I got some flour in a bowl to sprinkle it on there. She uses a rolling pin, you know, the correct way to do it. But the whole point is that my grandma got me this because I said, Grandma, I want to learn how to make flour tortillas. And she went to Mexico and got it for me and said, okay, there's no excuse. Now you can make them. And that was years ago. She is no longer on this earth with us. They still have not made any flour tortillas. So standing on business today, we are going to make flour tortillas using this. So I looked up another video because I was pretty sure you had to put like either parchment paper or like saran wrap when you did it so it didn't get stuck. And the video I saw, he used parchment paper. So I just made 2 little things of parchment paper. I also warmed up my gomal. It's going over here. Yes, I know. Okay, I can't say it, but you know what I'm talking about. My tortilla warmer and my gomal. You know what I'm saying. Come back in a future episode when I learn how to speak Spanish and then I'll get it right. Anyways, I also have my kitchen towel ready to go, and I also have my little tortilla warmer that I'm pretty sure my husband's grandma gave us. So we're almost ready. We got about 1.5 minutes left. As I'm waiting for my timer to go off in about 45 seconds, one thing I think is pretty cool, I sometimes get discouraged, like, you should be able to know how to know this, you should know how to cook. And my grandma was a great cook, and I want to cook for her, but she actually did not know how to cook. My grandpa taught her how to cook. And their story is actually a really beautiful one, but long story short, she was very rich, and she met my grandpa and got married. She was kind of like cut off from her family. Um, so she never learned how to cook because she had to cook and she had a nanny and all this stuff. So my grandpa was very poor and he taught her how to cook. So I think that's kind of cool. All right, time's up. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. My dough has been resting. A little bit of flour. Start from the one that I first did. And then she puts a little bit more flour. Ooh, I feel like that's way too much flour. Yikes. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, shit. Whoops. Okay, perfect tortilla. What the heck? Woohoo! All right. Now I gotta go put it on the comal. So let's see. She also said to shake off the excess flour, and I definitely have a lot more flour. So she said to put it for 15-20 seconds as it's kind of like bubbling up. My grandma used to tell me that I wasn't ready to get married until I can flip a tortilla with my bare hands, my bare fingers. And my husband is so sweet. He actually, he used to do all the cooking, but I'm gonna step up and learn how to cook. But anyways, long story short, my husband went to my grandma one time and he held the tortilla on his fingers, and he went over and told her, like, look, grandma, I can hold the tortilla with my fingers. Can I marry your granddaughter? I'm ready to get married. And she started laughing and she said yes. And I thought that was so sweet of him. So yeah, but I use tongs when I flip mine over. Don't I know the worst, right? I'm gonna attempt to use my hands before I use the tongs. I feel like maybe this should be flatter. Oh no, I feel like it's burnt. This is not what a tortilla feels like. Oh, it looks like a tortilla. Did I burn it? Yikes. I feel like it's not cooked on the inside, but I also felt like it was burning. I'm gonna try rolling it and making it thinner, and maybe that's the secret to it, because I feel like this one is getting burnt. Story of my life. Try to do something, fail. Try to do something else, fail. Just give up, girl. No giving up in life. Yeah, no. Womp womp. All right, this one I'm gonna try rolling it and making it thinner. We don't add too much. Put some flour on here. Oop. Ah, too sticky. Oh no. Why is everything I do such a disaster? Put some more. It's like really discouraging, It's okay. Will it be a perfect circle? No. Will it taste good? Hopefully. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hear my daughter too, so I'm gonna have to go check on her right now. Okay. All right. Take two. Let's see. The circle, not perfect, but I feel like it kind of looks more like tortilla style. I'm starting to see the bubbles. Ah! Okay, it looks like a tortilla. How do I know if it's cooked all the way? Is it? We are 0 for 2 right now. Put the heat up on my comal. feel like maybe I didn't do the thing right, the measurements, you know, because I had to cut everything in half kind of last minute. Bro, can I just make one tortilla? Surely it's not supposed to be this difficult, right? Surely. Okay. Hopefully we can get at least one, right? We had like what, 20 circles, 20 balls. The first one for sure did not come out. Like so thick, just pure flour. Yeah, no, that's totally uncooked. So no, that one's not good. This one, see how it's like this? I feel like that means it's not cooked all the way. I'm gonna rip it. I mean, it tastes okay, but I feel like it's a little undercooked. 0 for 2. Let's see if we can do this one. It's a little more encouraging. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit more like a tortilla. All right, so reminder, this is how our first one came out. Womp womp. This is how our second one came out. But as I kept going, I feel like I got better and better. I put most of them in here and 2 of them on the other side. They're not perfect circles, but not bad. Let's see. I feel like they're looking better and better. Looking good. I'm very excited. Starting to look more like tortillas. These were my last ones, and this was the closest thing I can get. Like, yeah, the shapes are crazy, right? But at the same time, this is the closest I could get to a circle. I don't know if that is good or not. I think because it's just hot, you know? This is how the girls looked in the video. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. So let's try it. I'm going to say this is probably my best one, and I'm going to just pick one from the middle and see. So I'm just going to put some butter on this one. See if my daughter likes it. I think it tastes good. It tastes like the best tortilla ever. No, but I'm beginning. I'm going to wait till my husband wakes up and I'm going to ask him to try it. He'll tell me if it's undercooked, but I don't think it's undercooked. I think it tastes good. Overall, I would say this is a success. First couple ones were a little like, are they perfect circles? No, but pretty good tortilla. I think the next time I'm going to try just the flour, salt, and water and see if those taste different than these ones. These ones taste good. I'm not going to lie, but I got a little discouraged in the beginning and in the middle, but I think it'll be okay. I'm very excited. Thank you for joining me. If you like to see this chaotic struggle of me learning how to cook my authentic Mexican food, then like and subscribe. Let me know if you have a better recipe or if you think like I shouldn't have put the whipping cream, if you think I went wrong somewhere, or just any tips and tricks on how you make your flour tortilla. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.